Dear friends, we know that Christmas is a time of joy and celebration. But beyond the lights, carols, and decoration, it is a season to open our hearts and welcome Jesus, the Prince of Peace, into our lives. Let us reflect on how we can strengthen our faith and truly receive the gift of His birth into our hearts. Faith begins with trust in God. The story of Christmas is rooted in faith. Mary's yes to the angel Gabriel shows her unwavering trust in God's plan, even when it seemed impossible. Joseph too obeyed God's call despite his doubts and fears. Faith is not about having all the answers, but trusting that God's plans for us are good. In this season, let us imitate Mary and Joseph by saying yes to God, even in uncertainty, and trusting Him with our lives. Make room for Jesus in our heart. When Mary and Joseph arrived in Bethlehem, there was no room for them in the inn. This reminds us of how easy it is to fill our lives with distraction and leave no space for Jesus. This Christmas, let us clear the clutter of doubt, fear, and worldly concerns. Make room for Jesus by spending time in prayer, attending Mass, and reflecting His food. Let your heart become a manger where Christ can dwell. Receive Jesus through love and service. Jesus' birth is the greatest act of love, as God became man to save us. To receive Him, we must reflect His love through our actions. Share His love by helping the poor, comforting the lowly, and forgiving those who have hurt you. As Saint Teresa of Calcutta said, it is Christmas every time you let God love others through you. Faith requires ongoing growth. The shepherds and wise men responded to Jesus' birth with worship and offerings. This shows us that faith is not passive, it requires action. This Christmas, deepen our faith by drawing closer to Jesus through the sacraments, reading scriptures, and nurturing a life of prayer. Let this season renew your commitment to live as a disciple of Christ. Dear friends, the birth of Jesus is not just a historical event. It is an invitation for each of us to encounter Him personally. Strengthen our faith by trusting God, making room for Him, loving others, and growing in discipleship. On this Christmas, let us receive Jesus with open hearts, just as the shepherds and wise men did. May His love fill our hearts, His peace rest in our homes, and His light guide us into the new year. Wish you all Happy Christmas, and may God bless you and your families abundantly.